Hello and welcome to AI copyright and the music industry, where I'm going to be going through the key and complex issues facing UK copyright from the rise of generative AI. So a bit about me before we get started. So before becoming a lawyer, I was a musician and studied music, particularly interested in the interaction between music and technology, which, as you may see, it's some of those sort of philosophical and aesthetic discussions about the role of music and technology come into my practice a bit in relation to AI. Sort of background as an IP copyright lawyer, but now more focused on media and entertainment. Okay, so a summary of what we're going to go through today. So we've got 4 topics. The first and kind of most knotty topic is around UK copyright law and the training of AI tools, often called text and data mining. We're going to go through the current UK law as well as future developments, and you'll see why the law as it stands at the moment is quite likely to change over the next year or so. We're next going to look at copyright subsistence of AI-generated works, so looking at whether AI-generated songs can be protected by copyright. If so, when does that apply? And then looking at who owns them if they are protected by copyright. We're next going to cover another infringement issue, so deepfakes and voice clones, with a focus on the music industry. We're going to take a look at the current protection under English law around personality rights, look at whether that's adequate, and then potential avenues for other protection. And then lastly, we're going to look at UK law in an international context. So in particular, just taking a very, very quick look at the different approaches to legislation in the EU and the US. So that's a lot to get through in an hour, but hopefully I'm going to try and make it as clear as possible to give you what you need to know about this issue. So firstly, before we get started, why is AI, and in particular generative AI, so important to the music industry? So in a recent global economic study by the Society for Composers and Authors, SESAC, they suggested that 24% of music revenues could be at risk from generative AI by 2028, which, as the change from 2024 to 2025, seems very, very close.